It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
And this is Ketchup Packets. Today we're back with more Band of Brothers. We are watching episode 5 called Crossroads.
Crossroads.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, that is a movie starring Britney Spears, right?
Oh yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
So is that what we're about to watch?
Yeah, is that what? I don't think so. I think tonally it's going to be a little different than that.
Yeah, maybe that's a stupid joke, I suppose.
It was bad, but
Yeah.
it's also a place where two roads cross each other.
That's right.
So I assume they're going to go to that.
Yeah, that'd be an important kind of location in the war, you know?
Yeah.
You need to be able to control the travel and where everybody is.
Somebody's going to sell their soul to the devil to learn how to play guitar or something like that.
Nice.
Okay,
Solid
yeah,
reference.
so we all got references going on.
Yes, we do. Last time on Band of Brothers, we had Operation Market Garden not go well. They were
that's right.
outmatched by the German armor.
Tanks are scary.
Yes, big scary tanks. And then Sergeant Bull Rendelman got stuck in the town
That's right,
after
yeah.
the Americans retreated, and he had to hide and do some quick thinking and...
Got helped by a man and his daughter.
Yes, by some locals, and had to fight a soldier and reunite with his platoon, or his, I don't know the exact right terms for each of the groups of soldiers,
Right.
so we'll use them interchangeably and wrong probably.
Right.
But, yeah.
You guys can correct us and we'll forget what you told us.
Squad and platoon and regiment, and it's all the
Company
same.
and-
Yeah, right. I know that there are right ways to use those words, and I know we should probably be able to keep them straight by now. But we can't. What do you think about Band of Brothers, Nate?
Oh, it's amazing. The best war media I think that I've seen in a very long. I mean, there's some excellent war movies too, but like I don't know, something about especially just kind of like the longer form of it.
Yeah,
where it's more than just 2 hours. You know, they can really
Right.
tell kind of like the whole story. They don't have
Exactly.
to cut pieces out of it.
Well, thinking too that this is from 2001, it's sort of at the early end of the prestige TV era, so it was kind of their first exploring of what if we made a really good war movie, but didn't force it to end after the runtime of a movie, and it was sort of allowed to run longer. And it's sort of, I mean, I know this is not a good comparison in terms of TV quality, but it's like The Walking Dead as an idea of, zombies had always been a thing that's contained to a movie, and then that show was like, what if we took that concept and just let it continue to go?
Right,
you know?
yeah.
And I know Band of Brothers is like a tier above The Walking Dead.
I would say
at
a
least
couple
one
too,
tier,
yeah. But, it's still got that idea of like,
Right. Extending
take this and extend it out.
Right,
Yeah.
a familiar sort of genre format. And yeah, this is the best that I've ever seen that done for sure. And yeah, we're halfway through at the end of this episode, so this will mark the halfway mark.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm sure these guys, I wonder how they would feel to know they're only halfway through.
Oh, man.
Well, I mean, but they signed up to fight, so they do want to be there, but they also just want to get it done. Like, they
Right,
want
yeah.
whatever will get the job finished efficiently. And now they're going to have to spend a longer time there because of that failed mission. So
Yeah.
should we see what comes next?
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to do that. We have a Patreon link down there. That's ahead of the YouTubes. And there are movie polls over there and full-length reactions. And so, yeah, check that out, please, and support the channel.
Check
and
it out.
Yeah, we're going to watch Band of Brothers Crossroads.
If you're a leader, you lead the way. Not just on the easy ones, you take the tough ones too.
He was one of the best. He went right in there and he didn't, he never thought of not being first or sending somebody in his place.
That's the kind of leader you want in a situation like this.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know how he survived,
I don't want to be first.
Yeah.
but he did.
Man. The looks in these guys' eyes sometimes is just like a little heartbreaking.
It's completely heartbreaking.
They clearly have a sense of acceptance about their experiences, but doesn't make it easy to think back.
Yeah.
That's where 28 Days Later got the idea for their camera work.
I don't know. Okay.
All right.
Let's go. Come on, something's upstairs. Orders.
Okay, go ahead. I'll be right down.
Let's go. Come on, you got 10 minutes.
Come on, what kind of an officer can't get up quickly?
Let's go.
Wake up, dude.
You live an exhausting life.
Oh, is that piss? Oh, God.
Oh, that's my own piss, for Christ's sake!
Shit. That's horrible.
Well, he should have got up.
Yeah.
It's time to get up.
Captain Nixon is our 2nd Battalion, S2. That's First Lieutenant Moose Heiligen. Yes, the British lost 8,000 men when Market Garden fell on its ass, which is...
Whoa.
Damn.
That's just crazy.
That's unthinkable. So he's got to write up what already happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of territory.
Imagine you're already
Where you want us to go?
risking your life all the time, and then you have to do a bunch of paperwork too.
Yeah, well, I prefer their documentation of
Yeah, right.
what goes on from the people who did
Well,
it.
that's a lot
Right.
of territory to cover. A couple of regular G.I. Joes, huh?
Oh, who's this?
New guys,
The goodest
even the
soldier?
replacements, the what for and why is.
The doggo?
Yeah.
What'd you call it, Tat?
Trigger.
That's good. I like that. Trigger.
Good name for a war dog.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all quiet.
All right, get him on the table.
Oh, man.
Lesnavsky, center runner for Lieutenant Welsh. Lived and assemble me a squad.
Sir, first squad on your feet! Weapons and ammo only! Give me room! Let's move!
You gotta go
to
respond
assemble.
to this.
Yeah.
Get the boots off, elevate the
All
leg.
you have to do to assemble a squad is just
God.
yell.
Yeah.
Squad!
That is the benefits of chain of command.
Yeah.
You know,
Up and at 'em.
it sure has downsides, but it has benefits in a situation like that.
So terrifying.
Go out in the dark.
Yeah. Nothing but the moonlight.
Like, okay, not shooting at us.
What's down that road?
Regimental headquarters. But that's 3 miles away. Why are they giving away their position?
They ain't as smart as me and you.
Check it out anyway.
Can the bullets go 3 miles?
No, definitely not. He's saying they must be
Yeah.
shooting at something else.
Yeah, he's crazy, man. The bravery is just off the charts. I can't fathom it. Such a wimp.
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like we're a different category of human being than these guys, you know?
There's a lot of them.
This is our
Yeah.
position. Here.
But it would
Orders deploy.
feel good to know you were sneaking up behind them and they don't know you're coming, you
Yeah,
know?
dude.
You
The best
have to,
possible situation.
exactly, if you have to engage with these guys at all, this is the way that you want to do it.
The thing about him writing his reports too is he just did this and then he has to recall it in detail. Like all these traumatizing events, he's just gotta like regurgitate them onto the page immediately afterwards. It's
Yeah.
gotta be something too.
Third on the right. Nail the machine gun. Second on the left. First on the left.
Assigning everybody a guy to shoot so that we get them all at once.
Clear to fire.
That is smart.
Shoot quick.
I think with the mortars too, it's like once you drop it into the tube is when it hits the bottom is when it goes off. So they don't have like a trigger on it. They have to drop it at the right time.
I mean, I don't know for sure. You gotta keep trained on them. They're walking around, you know?
Yep. Oh boy!
Fire.
Oh man, and there's a lot
Oh,
more
yeah,
of them.
yeah, they're taking fire on the way back.
We got 7 in one blow.
Seven's
Not bad.
pretty good.
Yep.
7 for free, you know?
Yep.
Suppressing fire! Suppressing fire!
God, gee, those tracers just going right past them.
Yeah, that's the other thing with mortars is you just kind of gotta guess and check.
You see where your first one hits and angle, you know, adjust, yeah.
Go get that machine gun on the right flank! Go!
Oh, who is that?
Fuck! Dudeman's down!
Oh, yeah, it would be intense having to write it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, like, you'd feel like you'd be trying to just make, like, a facts-only
Yeah.
retelling.
And then Dukeman was hit and died right in front of me.
Right, yeah, you don't try to talk about the horror of it.
So how many crowds we talking about?
Well, there's a ferry crossing here, so it could be a whole battalion as far as I know.
Yeah, they really went out there without very much information.
Yeah.
You'll take 10 men along the dike. Peacock, you'll take 10 men along the left flank.
They're gonna
I'll take 10
flank
up the
them?
middle, so follow me.
Their other choices retreat. That's the other
no,
choice.
and then leave them to engage the next company that comes along.
Guess,
you don't do that. You don't just like.
Can't get more guys. No air support. I guess not. It's not how this works.
Not for
I guess,
this, yeah.
Dick, you know, that's not literature. You just keep it simple. Try writing in the first person plural, you know. Say we a lot.
So did he write really verbose reports? This document has got to be available, right? I bet you can find it online.
Go on the red smoke.
Continually blows my mind about this show that it's real, you know?
Yeah. Is it just smoke?
Yeah, I think so. Just
That's just a badass. You'd have to feel a little badass running through smoke
I
like that.
don't think you feel that at all. I think you just feel scared and charge across the battlefield. Oh, and there's that.
Yep.
So many guys just standing there and shoot them.
There's so many of them too. It's like, how do...
He's just standing on the crest of a hill in the open.
Take some cover, bro. Yeah, they're in the open. You can take some cover. He's a crazy person. That's insane.
He is a leader. He charges
like
in
a
front,
fox,
they
yeah.
said.
Holy shit!
Holy shit, what? Oh, a lot more guys. Oh!
It's a whole other company!
Oh shit!
That's very not good.
Reinforcing in phase 1 yellow! +1 strike 3! Fire concentration Charlie!
Okay, so they are calling in.
Well, also, like, it's just risky because they're right there. So if they're calling in, you know, kind of...
They might miss and hit you.
Yeah, right.
What you saying? He's telling me that they're Polish.
Oh, they're Polish
Oh,
conscripts.
God.
There it is.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near that.
Yeah, so it's artillery shells.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, it's just shooting shrapnel all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean,
Take cover! It's German artillery!
Oh, the Germans are shelling too.
Get Boyle! He's down! Come on, help me!
Everybody just blow up the whole area when they realize there's an engagement.
yeah. Yeah, and he has to finish it because it's already late, right? He's gotta... Can't just, like, save the rest till the morning or anything.
Jesus, Captain. They're SS.
Whoa!
Okay, those are Nazis.
Yes.
Okay.
Can feel pretty good about those kills.
I want you to take these prisoners back to Battalion CP. Get yourself cleaned up. Sir, drop your ammo.
You kidding me? What are you
Give
doing?
me your weapon.
Yeah.
Doesn't
on.
want them dead.
You drop a prisoner, the rest will jump you. I want all prisoners back at Battalion CP alive.
Yeah.
Sir.
You can't trust your soldiers not to execute the prisoners without taking away their
I think you could
ammunition.
see that dude's bloodlust was getting the better of him a little bit.
Yeah, I guess.
22 wounded, huh? You okay?
Yeah, one killed.
Who?
Dukeman.
I mean, that's pretty damn good, considering how many...
But every single person he loses really weighs on Winters.
Yeah, that's out there. About 50 dead, probably another 100 wounded.
Nice work.
Yeah. Is really broken up about how many injuries.
Grenadier hit Upheisen early this morning.
Losing
About the
Dukeman.
same time your SS made a run for my CP down the road.
Interesting.
3rd
Well,
Battalion
just the
got...
humanity of it all would get to
Yeah.
you.
How'd you feel about handling the battalion?
Sir?
Getting promoted?
Moving you up to executive officer, 2nd Battalion. You're a solid tactician and a good leader. Don't worry about administration.
Yeah, I think he's worthy of promotion.
Who do you think will be taking over easy, sir?
Moose Heidegger can command Easy Company. You pack your gear and come on up to Battalion CP.
Okay.
Sir.
You think he's Kind of sad that he's gonna have to leave easy. No, he looks happy about it.
Like some coffee, sir?
He's happy to be promoted,
Happy-
but I
yes.
do think he's bonded with his men and
Yeah.
worries about what will become of them without him in charge, you know?
Yeah, totally.
So, Colonel, where are they?
Lester.
What?
Come on in.
Leicester Square is their code. Like Flash Thunder.
Sir, you missed a signature here.
Yeah, he's not into this.
No, this is not what he thrives on doing.
We're ready to go, sir. Where's the rest of you?
So if this weren't a real historical tale, like if I'm just looking at a screenplay, this operation will go badly,
Yep.
and it will be the reason that he decides he has to go back into the field to lead the men.
Yeah, for sure.
But who knows if that's what really happened, you know?
To Easy Company, victory, and Kurahi!
I guess they already did it.
It worked out.
Yeah.
He was worried, though.
Definitely.
Just hang tough. Train your new platoon leaders. And trust your non-coms.
Halt! It's moved!
Whoa!
No
What?
way!
What the hell happened?
Oh my God. Send for Lieutenant Wells.
What the hell was that?
Stay awake on me. Stay awake on me, Moose. Here, look at my eyes.
Send for Lieutenant Wells
Get your trigger finger.
Okay.
A kid with no...
Sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Jesus Christ.
What?
Stretcher! I got him, Harry. You give him all.
Yeah, that was really confusing.
I can't remember. 2, 3 threats, maybe.
I imagine that type of thing happened all the time. Fuck.
What the hell?
Once more.
I mean, you just see silhouettes coming through the darkness. Jumpy.
I
You know?
guess,
Still
yeah.
has only 6.
Shoot first, ask questions later. I guess.
Got a letter for you here from Moose.
Okay.
Heiliger.
Well, he is alive.
It's recovering, but it's gonna be a long haul.
Thanks, Bill.
Seems like these military doctors are pretty good.
Yeah?
Comes to the 5-0 Deuce, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Christmas Day. Great.
Got a lot of
Sky
practice.
Train boy.
Yeah.
You know?
You, my friend, are headed to Paris.
City of Light.
That's a 48-hour pass. It's been decided that you need a little dose of civilization.
Oh, okay. Well, he doesn't do that, though, right?
Right. Come on, man. You gotta blow off some steam.
They are insisting you stop working.
Yes. It's like, do I have to? Yeah.
Just try to relax, I guess.
I think he's all messed up.
No kidding.
From his experiences over the
Yeah.
past few months.
Yes.
Yeah, how long has he been in country?
I mean, it's October, and D-Day was in June. Long
how
time.
do you just sit and drink espresso and like ride a train? How do you just do that when you've just been killing people for months? He didn't like doing that.
But in the moment, you don't even
No.
make a decision to do it. It just happens, you know?
Monsieur, c'est le terminus. Le train s'arrête ici, on doit tous descendre.
The train stops here, you have to get off. That's what he said.
Did he?
Yes.
Where you been? I've been looking all over for you.
Well, Don, I was at home in Tonawanda, but then Hitler started this whole thing, so now I'm here.
Here's the $60 aboard.
You're paying me back?
And to say thank you,
Surprising.
a tip.
Oh, that's like a lot of money.
Made out like a bandit.
What are you gonna do with all that dough? Blow most of it in Paris as soon as possible. Give me a tip.
I don't think that.
How are you feeling?
Oh, it's just a little.
Your wounds heal? All 4 of them?
Look at you, I see 8 or 9 of you.
He is
Yeah.
very into the movie.
Buck. Hi. Is that any good?
He's I think he's all messed up too.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a real corker.
Oh no.
Yeah, he was not watching the movie.
Well, and think about what he was like at the, at the beginning. He was much more self-assured.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Elements of the 1st and the 6th SS Panzer Division have broken through in the Ardennes Forest. Now they've overrun the 28th Infantry and
Oh no.
all officers report to respective HQs. All passes are canceled.
Oh no!
Platoon leader.
With all that gambling winnings, he was gonna go blow in Paris.
K-rations, as many as you can scrounge. We don't know if we'll be resupplied or not.
Yes, sir. What about ammo?
There is no more ammo. Distribute it amongst the men as best you can.
That's not a good situation.
No, it is not.
Get all your platoons as best equipped as you can, and then report back here to me, understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if it's late October, winter's settling in.
Oh, dude. This feels like a bad place to be.
Yeah, all of it
this,
does. But,
you know,
it seems like it's
compared
been...
to where they just were.
Right.
You know, be like, how is this happening now? What's the plan here?
Oh, start a fire. That'll do it, I guess.
Yeah. They have nothing else to burn. It's just gas
Why did you
pits.
spend the whole book of matches lighting the fire?
Yeah. Right. That's a good question.
Sir, we're a little short on ammunition.
How short?
There was a limited supply in camp, sir.
Captain, you beg, borrow, or steal ammo. But you defend this area.
Sir.
Wait, what does that mean, beg, borrow,
Yeah.
or steal ammo? Are you
Right.
sending more?
Yeah. Oh god. That is bleak.
What the hell is going on?
Hey, you're going the wrong way. Hey, pal.
Is that like a march back of people who are
They're
already
all, yeah.
Where are you going?
beat back?
out of nowhere. They slaughtered us.
Oh no.
Get out of here. We just got here. Your ammo. Come on. Take it. You'll need it. Come on. Get out of here.
Ask more of those guys for
Yeah.
ammo if they're just leaving.
I mean, I would be concerned about the fact that he just handed you all of his ammo.
Yeah, it's
He
true.
was like, I'm done, dude.
That is Jimmy Fallon.
No fucking way.
Lieutenant, you're a godsend.
Oh my god.
I heard you guys are coming in. It was an ammo dump, so.
I thought it looked like him, but I was like, there's no way.
It is.
Tigers, Panthers, SPs, Stukas, Artie and infantry just kept on coming.
He was just an SNL cast member at this
Yeah.
time, right?
I'll try to make another ammo run if I can, but don't count on anything. Thank you, sir.
That one's hard for me.
Yeah, it is.
Looks like you guys are gonna be surrounded.
We're paratroopers, Lieutenant. We're supposed to be surrounded.
Good luck.
That's one way to look at it, I guess.
Yeah, that's the mentality, I guess.
Would be a bit of a relief. Just be like, okay, well, at least my loadout's full now.
Yeah. And they're headed to
Couple mortars.
Bastogne. And they said it's like a 7-way crossroad location that they need to hold.
Where their armor, the enemy armor can come in.
Yeah. I've heard that location word for World War II before.
Yeah, me too. That's not good.
They got it done. Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
The sense of duty is just
it's overwhelming.
incredible. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have a hard time not being like, no. I'm not getting in the back of that truck without bullets.
Mm-hmm.
You get me bullets, then I get in the truck. Court-martial me.
Right.
I don't care, you know?
There was nothing like that for these guys. They were like, we're gonna do it with whatever they're able to give us, you know, but failure is not an option, you know? It's that kind of a mindset.
Right.
It's a, yeah. Well, and I mean, like that guy even said, I was at home and then Hitler started all this, so now I'm here, you know? It's like they felt the need to go stop it.
Right. Was there a draft for World War II?
I think there was, yes.
There was
there were a lot of volunteers.
A lot of volunteers, yeah.
But yeah, selective service, I think, did also get some... I mean, it was an all-hands-on-deck kind of thing, you know? Like, private industry was working on the war and stuff like that, and it was, you know...
I mean, even, like, the people at home were considered, like, a part of the war effort.
Exactly.
You know, everyone had their, like... You know, they were growing their own food in a lot of cases where they normally wouldn't be because the food needed to go to the soldiers and stuff. It was all hands on deck.
Exactly, yeah. It was nation at war in a way that you and I have never really experienced, or like it's not done as much in our modern culture with like, it means everybody is living in wartime instead of just like the military is doing war right now.
Right.
Like, they didn't really, there wasn't as much of a sense of the population at home will carry on as normal, just living their lives, and the soldiers are sent away to go do war, you know?
Yeah.
That's how we do it now, and I don't think that's been to the benefit of the human race.
No. The compartmentalization means that like we don't even really need to, as the citizens don't really need to be consenting to a lot of it. It just sort of is happening in the background. We can be mad about it, but you know.
Well, and we can, but it also really takes away a lot of the citizenry's cause to be mad about ongoing war if it's not affecting their day-to-day lives. You know, if people are just too busy worrying about their own problems and trying to solve their own, you know, keep their own lives running. They don't have time to think about, we should end the war that's not affecting me directly. But if it's everyone goes to war and your life is different every day because the grocery store has empty shelves because of the war and stuff like that, you're like, when's this war going to be done?
Yeah,
you know?
right.
Can we get this wrapped up?
Can we get this done, please?
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know.
It's an interesting thing to think about, especially just how much everyone was just on the very same page about this. It was like, you know, especially after Pearl Harbor, it was pretty much just like, oh, we're gonna go deal with this, right?
Yeah.
And everyone was like, I'm gonna go deal with, you know. Like,
I think the closest thing you and I witnessed in our lifetimes was the immediate aftermath of 9/11.
Right.
We were relatively young, but I still do remember witnessing sort of a collective, like, national unity of like, we're all Americans, we're gonna stand together, and also we're gonna get the people that did this.
Right.
You know, it's like there was, I can't remember what comedian it is now, but it's like people hold George W. Bush responsible for invading Afghanistan, but anybody would have invaded Afghanistan after that. Ralph Nader would have done it.
Right.
That's the way they put it, you know. And it's like, after 9/11 happened, I think that was a foregone conclusion. Somebody was getting invaded.
Yeah.
Who we could blame for that.
But I also feel like there was a sense of like the motivations for the places specifically that we decided to invade seemed dubious.
Yeah, I'm not trying to justify any of that or speak on the politics of it. I'm just talking about like the the collective national response to feeling like we got attacked and we need to do something.
The national narrative after that was like, America, like, be proud of your country. You know, like, you know, every commercial, every signs in every window, everyone was on board with America, at least. Not necessarily the going to get those bastards immediately, but definitely the sense of
banding
like,
together.
Yeah,
yes,
right.
It's exemplified. I think I just had this thought of the scene towards the end of Spider-Man when all the people on the bridge are throwing rocks and coins and stuff at the Green Goblin.
Yeah.
And you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, so that movie's 2002, you know?
Yeah.
That is in there because of that whole mentality of better not be evil or we're gonna band together and get you. Exactly.
We're all gonna get together and we're gonna get you.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. The other thing I wanted to note before we close this out here is that this is the first little inkling that Winters is actually being affected seriously by the things that he's doing. Even though he feels like it's a noble cause, he's doing an excellent job. He's doing the very best that anybody could possibly hope to do. He's made very few, like, tactical mistakes.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
like,
people
he's-
get killed under his command, but that's just the nature of what they're doing. It's not avoidable. You can't go through it with no casualties, you know?
It felt like at the beginning of this, there was kind of this sense of like, oh yeah, we're all gonna die eventually. But now it seems like every death and every injury is sort of weighing on him in a way that is, it's sad to see, but I'm glad that they are showing us that.
Yeah,
And that it's not just like gung ho, let's get him the whole
no,
time.
yeah,
you know?
their humanity is really being tapped into and showing that it takes a toll for sure. I mean, definitely, I think when they first went in there was the sense of we're all doomed by the nature of what it is we're doing here. But then the more success you have, the more it's got to start to feel survivable, you know?
Right.
The more impossible encounters you do survive, the more you start to be like, I could make it through. I could get there, you know? And I could get these men there. The more of your people you bring through each one. And so then it would make the losses worse.
Yeah, the reality of like, we didn't all make it though. We're not, you know, everyone that falls is like, he's not gonna get home. I might get home. The guy next to me might get home, but he's not getting home anymore. And that's brutal, dude. That's just the reality of every war, really. But I think in this situation in particular, they were sort of sent there with, I think you mentioned this a few episodes ago, or maybe to me in private, but or not on the channel, but like that, like their survival expectation was 0%, basically.
Yeah.
This first wave was supposed to, none of these guys were supposed to, they were supposed to break through, but then not
the
be able
plan
to
was
make it much
100% casualties first wave, which means either dead or wounded. But they expected everyone in the first wave to be taken out of the war after that because they were, you know, either dead or not able to fight any longer.
Yeah. So that's brutal.
Absolutely, but I like the way that they kind of showed the psychological side of it in this episode too, of first having him write the report where he's having to kind of sit down and reflect on things, because the way they're operating, they're sort of just going and going. You don't really have time to pause and not be in that mode of, I'm fighting, I'm doing this, you know, don't think. But then they had him writing the report to reflect on it, and then after that go on leave briefly where he's not even writing a report, he's just like kind of breathing and trying to exist in the world. And that's even more than reflecting on it and writing about it, is just trying to like breathe and not be in that mode is when it really hits him. It's like, oh wow, I've been that guy just looked up at me like, what's that? And then I shot him.
Yeah. And he's in Paris, France on a mandatory vacation.
Exactly.
And just can't, like, get it out of his head. He just, can't let it go. I totally get it. I wouldn't be able to either. I think I would just be sitting there staring blankly on the little train
that
thing.
Stuff just happened,
trolley,
you know? You'd be sitting there wondering, why is it not that kid that's sitting on this train and he got me instead? You know, it's like it would be, I mean, not that you would want that, but just the randomness of it all would be so hard to process.
Yeah, it's nutso. I can understand why he didn't necessarily want to go. At first I was like, dude, take a couple days off. You earned it. But then it's like, oh, so long as he's doing stuff, he doesn't have to think about stuff.
Right, well, and they said that he was always disposed to staying on the base for weekends and stuff like that, that he just, like, spent all his time trying to improve anyway. So, yeah, it's... He's a good leader, though, as they were talking about it in the beginning. He charges in first, and he is, I think... It's sort of like with Tom Hanks' character in Saving Private Ryan. It has to matter to you on that level in order for you to be the right kind of leader. You know, the lives of your men have to be almost more valuable to you than your own life in order to be in that position.
It seems like the case for him.
Yeah.
It's to his detriment, I think, in the long run.
Well, all of our detriment as a human race, though, because he accomplished very great things by being the way that he was. And,
that's true.
Yeah, so thank you to Dick Winters and to all of the men of Easy Company.
Yeah.
I want to say that now. We'll say that again, I'm sure, before we finish watching this. But yeah, it's a big deal. This show is incredible.
Yes, it is.
These men are incredible. These events are incredible. Thanks for watching Band of Brothers with us. And until the next one, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
And this is Ketchup Packets.